NHS, AC, Summerside the place. How are you, my brother?
Respect, bro, man. All good, all good.
This is nice.
It is, man. Nice little chilled spot.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the heart of Digbeth, really. All around here is bombed, and you've seen it yourself. Paintings everywhere. There's not much more to say about it. Just anyone coming to Birmingham, just walk around here, you'll see it, man.
It's almost like an exhibition space of just burners.
Yeah, that's it, man. You see people doing little street tours around here. You see, I don't know who they are, but I've seen little groups of people walking around and someone's pointing shit out to them, and yeah, someone's making money off us. That's what it is, man.
Yeah, someone
is, yeah.
Yeah, gentry, you need some compensation for that. At least pay for the paints.
Oh, trust me. That's what we're gonna do, though, man. Yeah, I've seen it from the start to where it is now, and I've been around for some time, man. And yeah, in the early days, there'd just be a few tags around these sides, and then I think you've had like people like Gent and Nuso and Tempo and a couple of those 48 lot sort of push it, and then it's the graph shop first come here, the bench, they started the graph shop here, and then obviously from there it's just sort of leaked out, hasn't it? People coming to get paint and writing around the area, and then over the years there's been a lot of disused factories that have been getting hit. Then them factories get knocked down and get boards put around them. And once the boards are put up, people paint the boards. They're just they're fighting a losing battle. The council or whoever it is around here. It's just non-stop, man. Say is there's not as many people writing now.
You think?
Yeah, 100%. There is not. I was a kid, in school, and everyone tagged in school.
Okay.
You get me? Kids in school now don't tag. They don't tag now.
They haven't got an interest like that.
No one tags in school. When I was in school and people around me that went to different schools, everyone had a tag name in their school, whether they was super bombers and they was going out every day tagging, you know what I mean? But whether they was just tagging on their school books and desks or whatever, everyone tagged in school. Everyone tagged. I don't know what it is now. Social media, PS5s and Xboxes, you get me? Everyone's just probably not out on the streets like we used to be when I was a kid. Because that was the thing to do, weren't it?
Yeah. And you know what's more interesting is in the wake of platforms like Instagram, like where you see nothing. Well, maybe it's just our algorithms picking up all the things we're watching all the time. But like all I see is like graph and the progression of it. The same with beatboxing, the same with DJing and club mixes.
I think with Instagram as well. Instagram. Like some people hate Instagram, and then there's other people that love it, and I think it's great. It's a great thing, man. It's made people connect all over the world, especially myself. I've like the amount of people that message me, and obviously you see my Instagram.
We wouldn't be here talking if
exactly. Yeah.
I wouldn't have a clue about Birmingham and what's going on.
That used to write back in the day, like Image, for instance, big up Image, not the London Image. I'm talking about the one from Brum.
Ah, okay.
And he used to write back in the day, but he's done what he's done, and right now he's still got an interesting graph. He still writes on paper and stuff. So you know what I'm saying, once you know how to do it, it doesn't leave you, man. Even if you're not a bomber or you're not out painting, you still got it. And a lot, I know loads of people from when I was younger that don't tag no more or paint, but they still write on paper. They just can't get it out of you. See a pen, piece of paper, and I drop a tag. People
underestimate that transfer of paper to wall to paper. I think there's a skill in it in itself. It's quite...
Yeah, and I don't think enough people do it these days.
It's so important to get that transferal right.
Yeah. But I don't think enough people practice these days. This new generation, again, leading back to Instagram, seeing Instagram, well, that looks easy. I'm going to do that, and it's easy.
Fuck the contrast, fuck the colour schemes, fuck the straight letters. Let's go for a wild style. And it's like, yo, chill.
Yeah, exactly.
Chill.
The other week, someone from Mexico sent me a photo and said, like, have you been here, and dropped this tag, and someone had copied my tag exactly the same, and wrote it on the street in Mexico.
That's fucked up.
I'll show you the photo afterwards, and you'll be like, raw.
You'll have to send me it for these guys.
But this is another good thing leading back to Instagram again. Get me? It's Mexico. I'm from Birmingham. Someone from Mexico has seen my tag and dropped it up in Mexico.
Fair,
you know what I mean? It's crazy, isn't it?
Bonkers,
it's mad. It's mad, and it's. I don't care. I don't care if anyone copies me. That's what I'm trying to do. No, I don't give a shit, man. I'm too old to care about that stuff. Get me? Like I said, I get people messaging me all the time on Instagram. Is this you? Is this you? Is this you? And they've been from all over the world.
That's amazing.
You know what I mean? America, Australia, Germany. I'm sure there's a guy in Germany that writes some, and NHS.
Really?
Yeah, there's a big crew in Germany called NHS, and there's a writer called Some. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about biting each other or copying each other. It's just coincidence, isn't it? It's one of them things.
I don't think they realised the impact that they had. Like, it's just
No, probably not at that time. No, probably not. No, probably not. But here, it's that style, because it was similar to that style, weren't it? It's the Brum London, the DDS style. So that was what we looked up to, that style, that bombing, that raw, you know what I mean? That just vandalising style.
coloured dubs as well. Coloured dubs were a thing.
Oh, yeah, the thing as well that them used to do was they do the chrome and black dubs, and then they do the fluorescent outline. I don't even remember it.
Like a yellow, like a fluorescent yellow and shit like that. Yeah.
Greens, oranges. I can't remember what the year might have been. It might have been about them early 2000 years. But we were seeing that here, and so then we did it here. We was like, that is popping them dubs off, man. Because before that, people just go around with chrome or white and that, but the fluorescent.
Fluorescent was the jam.
When you compare the cities, Birmingham and London, you'll be able to tell me more, but I'd imagine in London, the public use the underground quite a lot, don't they?
Yeah.
You get me? A lot.
Droves.
Here, the trains, and I'm sure a lot of people will vouch for me, people don't use the trains that much. People do, obviously, but I mean writers and stuff.
Got you.
Probably don't use the trains as much here. So growing up, the trains weren't really the thing, I'd say. It was more of buses. That's what, the buses was the key thing.
God, yeah.
Buses were absolutely bombed because that's what everyone got on.
It's hard to grasp an image, let alone in your head, but on the internet, because everyone talks about the Birmingham buses being bad. You go online, the busing companies don't want you to know how much of a battering they got because there's none online.
But yeah, the buses were proper bad, you know.
Really?
Yeah, like you'd get on a bus, every window would be tagged or scratched on, and all the panels at the top. Corsa with this like mad staining ink that he used to bomb. So when they cleaned it, it was still there anyway.
And it looks purpley.
Yeah, big. Yeah, you know the ink, man. Everyone knows the ink.
You know.
Yeah, the best ink is man, that purpley colour.
Yeah. Just what the fuck?
When they clean it, it's still purple. It's
That's
still
what the
there.
fuck ink? What the fuck's that
sick.
ink?
All them old boys used to write, and they used to hang out the back of the fire exit. You know, open the window, hang down, and bomb up the bus. And
one thing, anybody meets Corsa for the first time, he just seems constantly unsettled. So the idea of like him being, no, I'm bored now, let's do another crew. Like, okay, no, I got an idea, let's do this.
Bro.
He's like, it's like an ADHD, like he's a fucking don.
You don't know how many tags that guy's had.
Really?
I'm not going to say the tags he's got, but he has had a lot of tags and got them all up. And I'm not talking up a little bit. He's got them all up, and anyone who knows the Brum scene will know exactly how many tags Corsa's had. Yeah,
he's just not settled, and that's the beauty of some of the best writers is like they're not thinking about how many numbers. Again, going back to them, it's not about how many numbers you got. Who's interested? It's not about that. It's about it's an itch that you constantly want to scratch.
Yeah.
What's the future, my brother?
Like I said, man, I'm part-time, man. I just come out now and again. But I think the Brum scene looks like it's moving in the right direction. Yeah, man. There's future, man. All the time, constantly looking. And a lot of people will probably say the same thing, that inactive now. But you still spot stuff, you get me? Oh, that's a 6 spot there. Oh, look at that little sneaky spot on that rooftop there. You've always got that eye for it. The scene here was sick, man. Everyone was on the level, you get me? There was no rivalries or anything like that. No one had beef with each other, and they used to do the graph battles here, and everyone would be at that battle, and there'd be no fighting or people kicking off with each other. Like all the Brum lot was all on the level. Yeah, man. Big everyone up. Big up the scene, to be fair. Yeah. Seems to be moving in the right direction. Just keep it going, man.
Peace.